Hey, how's it going, everyone? That magic guy here. Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to show you something really special. You're going to see a performance and a full tutorial for an amazing card trick that's guaranteed to fool anyone who watches it. It's one of those effects that looks so clean and impossible that your audience will swear you're using some kind of advanced sleight or gimmick deck, but trust me, it's all done with just a few ordinary cards and some smart handling. Oh, and before we dive into the performance, remember to visit my merch store. I've got some really cool magic-inspired apparel up there, and I'm working on some new designs that might even include hidden reveals built right into the shirts. You'll see tutorials on those soon, too. It really helps the channel if you decide to purchase. So, let's not waste any time. Grab your cards, sit back, and let's jump straight into the performance. Alright, so this trick only involves a few cards. We don't even need the whole deck for this one. All we need are the 4 aces. Simple enough, right? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the first 3 aces, that's the hearts, spades, and clubs, and I'm going to turn them face down. That leaves us with the ace of diamonds face up. I'm going to place that one right here on the table for now. We'll come back to it in just a second. Once again, you can clearly see I'm holding 3 face-down aces here in my hand. Now watch closely. I'll take the ace of diamonds and place it face up at the bottom of the pile. Now, all I have to do is give the cards a little shake. And just like that, the ace of diamonds magically turns face down. Pretty wild, right? Let's square up the cards, give them a little snap, and just like that, the ace of diamonds turns face up again. So that's our first ace done. Now let's move on to the ace of hearts. I'll take that one and place it face up on the bottom. We'll shake the cards again. And boom, the ace of hearts turns face down. Square everything up, snap my fingers, and it's back. Face up once again. That's 2 aces down. The ace of diamonds and the ace of hearts, both performing the exact same magical transformation. Now it's time for the 2 black aces. Let's start with the ace of clubs. I'll place it face up on the bottom of the pile, give the cards a shake, and instantly the ace of clubs flips face down. You know the drill, a quick snap, and now the ace of clubs is back face up again. At this point, we've already gone through the diamonds, hearts, and clubs, leaving only the ace of spades. This one's always special. The ace of spades is kind of the leader of the pack, right? So let's do something different. I'll take this last ace, the ace of spades, give it a little flick, and it changes into the joker. Wait, what? That's right, the ace of spades has completely transformed into a joker. So now the question is, where did the ace of spades go? Watch carefully. I'll take these 3 aces that are on the table, square them up nicely, and ask my spectator to open up their hand. I'll place these 3 cards right into their palm and have them place their other hand on top. I'll look them straight in the eye, give a dramatic little nod, and say, "Did you feel that?" They open up their hands, spread the cards face up on the table, and see something strange. One card is face down in the middle. They pull it out, flip it over, and it's the ace of spades. That completes our perfect set of 4 aces, and just like that, the trick is done. Pretty awesome, right? If you want to learn exactly how this works, stick around, because now it's time for the tutorial. Alright, so let's break down exactly how this works. This trick is not only powerful, it's also really simple once you understand the setup and a few small handling tips. You're only going to need 5 cards in total. The 4 aces, and then 1 extra card, which can be a joker, a blank card, or even a random face card. It doesn't matter what that extra card is, as long as it looks clearly different from an ace. So here's the quick setup. You're going to take the 4 aces and keep them face up. Then take your extra card, let's say the joker, and place it face down underneath the pile. So, from top to bottom, you've got 4 face-up aces and 1 face-down joker. And that's it. You're ready to perform. Now, if you want to reveal the aces in the exact order I did, with the 2 red ones first, followed by the clubs and finally the spades, Here's how you want to arrange them. Put the ace of clubs first, followed by the ace of spades, then the two red aces on the bottom. Then finally put a joker facing the other way at the bottom of this pile. That's the same setup I used in the performance, but you can honestly use any order you like. It won't affect the trick, it just helps with the flow and presentation. Now you're ready to begin. Approach your spectator, hold the cards face up, and casually slide off each card to show them. You'll say something like, "These are the four aces: clubs, spades, hearts, and diamonds." When you get to the last card, you're actually holding a double, the ace of diamonds, with the joker secretly behind it. So make sure to keep those last two cards perfectly aligned. You don't want to accidentally flash the joker hiding behind that ace. Keep that double very square, this is crucial for the illusion to work. Now, tell your spectator, let's start by turning over 3 of the aces face down. As you say this, take that double, the ace and the joker, and move it to the bottom of the packet. Then turn over the top 3 aces one by one, announcing them as you go: the ace of hearts, the ace of spades, and the ace of clubs. Now tell your spectator, all right, we'll keep the last ace, the ace of diamonds, face up on the table for now. As you are saying this, simply drop both the ace of diamonds and the joker behind it on the pile in your hand. Then simply take the top card, the ace of diamonds, and place it face up on the table. Now, you actually have 4 cards in your hand. At this point, the joker is secretly in play. To convincingly show you have 3 aces, you'll use a simple peeling motion. Hold the packet face down by the edge, peel off the bottom card a little bit to the side, and then do the exact same thing with the next one. After this, casually turn over the packet showing the faces of the 3 aces. Be careful not to flash that joker hiding on top. Keep everything aligned and smooth. With a little practice, this display looks super fair. It really sells the illusion that you're holding only 3 aces. Now square them up, and you're ready for the visual magic. Tell your spectator, let's start with the ace of diamonds. Place it face up at the bottom of the packet, square everything up, do a shaking motion for show, and then slide the cards off one by one. 1, 2, 3, and by the time you reach the end, you're holding a double again. Because of the joker hiding in there, it now looks like the ace of diamonds has turned face down. Give it a snap, and when you go through the cards again, the ace of diamonds is back face up. Lay that card down and prepare for the next one. Now we're going to repeat that sequence with the card in our left hand, ace of hearts. Flip it face up and place it on the bottom. Shake the cards, slide them off one at a time, and again, because of the hidden joker, it looks like the ace of hearts has turned face down. Square everything up, snap your fingers, and the ace of hearts reappears face up. Go ahead and place that one down as well. Now, your audience is convinced you can flip cards magically. They've seen it happen twice, so they're hooked. At this point, you've got the 2 red aces on the table, and you're holding the joker in your left hand, along with the 2 black aces in the right hand. Place the joker at the bottom of the aces and square everything up. Keep everything very square, this is key, so you don't accidentally flash the joker. Now say, all right, we've done the red aces, let's move on to the black ones. Flip over the top card, the next ace, that's the ace of clubs, and place it face up on the bottom. Give the cards a little shake, and there it is again. The ace of clubs flips face down. Snap your fingers, square up the cards, and show the ace of clubs face up once more. You've now completed 3 perfect transformations, and you're left holding the joker face down, while the ace of clubs and ace of spades are held together as a single card. Make sure you keep those last 2 cards aligned, as it's critical for the next moment. Now casually but carefully place these 2 cards as one on top of the 2 red aces on the table. Now tell your spectator, all right, we've got the ace of hearts, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of clubs all here on the table. That means we've only got 1 ace left. Then say, since this is a magic trick, all I have to do is flick the card and turn it over dramatically. It's now the joker. Boom. Huge reaction moment. Now comes the final kicker. You'll ask, so where's the ace of spades then? Carefully pick up the 3 aces that are on the table. Be very careful not to flash the Ace of Spades, which is secretly hiding behind one of them. Square them up perfectly. Tell them to hold it in their palm and place their other hand on top. Look them in the eyes and say something like, "Did you feel that?" They'll usually laugh or say, "No, doesn't matter." You snap your fingers and tell them to spread the cards face down on the table. They'll see one card is face down in the middle. Tell them to slowly pull that card out and flip it over. And when they do, it's the Ace of Spades. The reactions you'll get from this are absolutely priceless. It's the perfect blend of visual changes and an unexpected ending. And there you have it. That's the full performance and tutorial for this awesome 4-ace routine. It's one of those effects that hits hard every single time, super visual, easy to do, and it leaves your audience completely speechless by the end. The secret, as you saw, is all about structure and smooth handling. There are no crazy slides, no fancy moves, just a little practice with the double packet and learning how to keep everything square. If you get that down, you'll be performing this trick flawlessly in no time. A quick tip: record yourself performing it once or twice in front of a camera or mirror. You'll instantly notice if you're flashing anything, especially that joker. Once you've got it clean, you're good to go. If you enjoyed this tutorial and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Keep practicing, keep performing, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.